suddenly catapults you. You're at number 5 now.
Yeah, exactly what I said. I mean, this doesn't make us a invincible team, and the results or the position on the table before this game didn't make us a bad team. That's exactly what I said. You know, this is something that if you start focusing on it, then the table can't define your mood, especially when you haven't played even 5 games, 6 games.
Yep.
I think it's towards game 12, 13 that you can have a look, oh, where are we, what do we need to do? So we just need to maintain our processes, stay in the moment, and try and execute our plans, which I think we did very well today. We assessed the conditions really well. The first half, it was the conditions changed drastically, so it wasn't easy to hit the big ones. I think Faf batted outstandingly well on that pitch. It wasn't easy to get the ball away, so we knew that the new guys will find it tougher, so that we can extend the partnership that me and Faf had for as long as possible, which will eventually give us 20, 30 more, which happened to be the case in the end.
Yeah, you'd never judge a pitch till the time both sides have batted. You mentioned that it got tougher. At what point did you think it got tougher?
Well, I felt like after over 7 or 8, as soon as the ball was getting bashed into the square, even from the pitch was very rough underneath. It was the grass that was holding the pitch. It wasn't a shiny pitch, so I think there was not enough water there. If it's watered nicely, it's a shiny pitch, and the ball skids on. It wasn't skidding on. There were hardly any sixes hit of the back foot to the spinner, so that tells you the story. Even to the seamers, the slower balls were difficult to get away. So I think around over 7 or 8, when the ball really started getting scuffed up, is when we felt like the conditions have changed. So we changed our strategy to bat deeper and try and maximize the last few overs. It didn't happen because me and Faf got out within a span of 3 overs. But had we stayed in, we had a chance of giving it a crack towards 190, maybe 200 as well. But we felt like after over 8, 175 was a good enough score on this pitch.
And what was your conversation with the team at the halfway stage, having put 174 on the board?
Yeah, I just told them that's more than enough. Looking at the conditions, all we need to do is hold the ball in hand and be confident that we can do the job. That was the discussion we had in the second time out as well. I said, you know, keep your heads high, keep your chest out and hold the ball in hand and say, I'm going to get wickets here. I'm not looking to save runs or dot balls. The way you win T20 cricket is if you have to defend 10 in the last over, that's a different story. But when you got 7 wickets down, you have to try and get them all out as soon as possible.
Yep.
You know, you can't afford to take the game so deep in the last over that you win by 4 or 5 runs. 25 runs still gives us a good enough margin to, you know, boost our run rate as well. So I said, look at the situation in a positive way and want the ball in your hand. That's the most important thing. When the situation is a bit tricky now, we understand with the impact player, the batting lineups are deeper, but the bowlers also have another option. So they have to have that confidence when they have the ball in hand, and that's exactly what we spoke about.
It seemed to have worked wonders because there was a definite buzz. Mohammad Siraj obviously has been brilliant for you, but also just the fielding and just the buzz around the field.
No, that was the chat at the halfway stage. Set the intensity in the first 6 overs, take the game to the opposition. We've been an amazing power play bowling side and fielding side, so we continue with those plans again. 4 wickets in the power play today as well. I think you kind of break the game open right there, and then our fielding was outstanding as well. Siraj at mid-off and Wani from point as well. Crucial direct hits, you know, that's how you win games. So we just need to be present out there and look at everything as an opportunity and look to take the game by the scruff of the neck, as I mentioned at the toss as well. Not hold back, not be timid. As long as we do that, we have enough talent in the side.
Thanks for the chat. We were giving Faf a bit of stick that is an old man. All he had to do was bat and walk away with the impact rule. Really well done. See you soon, Virat.
Thank you.
The skipper, Virat Kohli.